In a world where our media are going out of their way to push the most foul, stinking, vomit-inducing tastes down our throats to the point of gagging, it's understandable that people are giving up on anything new being released, and probably will for a good long while. Me, I think there is still some decent stuff worth checking out, but if you have to go back to better days, then look no further than the 1984 sci-fi adventure, The Last Starfighter. The story follows Alex, played by Lance Guest, a young man with aspirations of getting out of his trailer park and going on to college with hopes of achieving better things, and is also a fucking beast on an arcade video game, which later leads him to getting a higher score. Sadly, the loan needed to help pay his college tuition gets rejected. Upset by the news, he takes a walk until he suddenly comes across a crazy old man in a bizarre high-tech car with a mysterious hidden figure in his back seat. The old man tells him that the arcade game was a training simulation, something he invented and planted on Earth in order to find more capable soldiers in an effort to stop the evils there, and that Alex's high score qualifies him as a recruit.
What a twist!
Turns out this man is also an alien named Centauri, who takes him to a space station where he meets a whole host of aliens, including this raisin-faced legend named Greg, played by the old man from RoboCop. Scared and inexperienced in battle, he turns down the chance and returns to Earth, and to make matters worse, he finds that the hidden mysterious figure was a decoy called Better Alex, who's there to take his place until his return. And even worse, Zare has sent assassins to kill Alex.
Holy shit!
Realising Earth is also in danger, he reluctantly decides to take responsibility, only to find all the other starfighters were killed battling Zare, leaving him and Greg as the only ones left to fight.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Will Alex succeed and stay alive long enough to make it to a sequel that may or may not happen? Can decoy Alex prevent sexy Maggie from riding his meat stick long enough without arousing suspicion? Or himself? While also avoiding Zare's assassins?
We'll find out today!
Alex, played by Guest, is your usual good-hearted, unassuming, seemingly insignificant lead, thrust into a situation he isn't prepared for. But he's also sympathetic as the unlikely hero in over his head, and while he does shrug his responsibility, he does finally step up after he learns what's at stake, and despite his inexperience in battle, he adapts and remembers what he learned playing the game that honed his skills and reflexes, leading him to survive impossible odds. He also gets to play up the comedy as his decoy, trying his best to keep up the charade with Maggie, which adds as a nice little B-plot to bring more of a pace to what could have been another generic Star Wars clone.
Yeah, sure. Why?
Well, I don't know. You're just acting spaced out. You're not yourself.
Well, if you were me, what would you be doing right now?
Well, for one thing, I'd be trying to enjoy myself. Leaning back, kidding around, laughing.
Laughing?
Well, it's a start, Alex.
Laughing?
Catherine Mary Stewart smolders as Alex's girlfriend Maggie, and while she doesn't get involved in the action as much, she still manages to be likeable, kind and supportive. And damn does she look good in those fucking hot pants.
It's dehumanizing and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Shut up, you Tom!
Dan O'Harely is legendary as Alex's wingman Greg. He's a crazy battle-hardened pilot who lives for a good epic battle, no matter how insane it is.
It'll be a slaughter!
That's the spirit!
No, my slaughter! One ship against the whole armada?
Yes, one gun star against the Armada. I've always wanted to fight a desperate battle against incredible odds.
But he also has a good heart, and does show remorse after he starts to realise how much danger he's put Alex in.
You did it!
I did it. You did it! You almost got me killed!
My deepest apologies, Alex.
He's loyal, tough, but also a kind, humble, loving husband and father, hoping to be reunited with his family once this war is done and dusted. Robert Preston brings a fun madcap energy as eccentric Maverick Centauri in his last theatrical role before his unfortunate death. And Norman Snows there looks like he's having a fucking ball.
You're right, crew. It does take more than a scepter.
The Last Starfighter could have been another 80s sci-fi adventure riding the coattails of the success of Star Wars, but thankfully it manages to avoid being just a blatant rip-off, thanks to the great characters, smart writing, fun action, and the great chemistry between the cast members. Everybody looks like they're having fun, but at the same time they take the material serious enough to make you care what's happening. The arcade game being used as a training simulation could have been a novelty device to appeal to the video game crowd at the time, but it delivered great setups that paid off, while also adding to Alex's journey from unassuming trailer park kid to kick-ass space warrior. And the makeup effects are great. I love the look of the aliens, and I love the little details about them that flesh the world out. And Craig Saffan's score is fucking epic. Okay, it's not perfect, the CGI wasn't the best at the time, in fact it's fucking dated, but this was 1984, before it improved for films like Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park, and Zed's exit did leave it open to a sequel that has not yet happened, or maybe it will, or maybe it won't, we don't know, it's still in development. Let's just hope the sequel turns out to be as awesome as Top Gun Maverick, and not as soul-crushing as... Overall, it's a fun, imaginative space adventure with likeable characters and enough thrills and spills to keep you entertained until the end. And whether you beautiful bastards are Northern English or not, thanks for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe and comment, and if you wish to support my channel, then the links are in the description below. But right now, that's me done, and I'm off to the pub.